checking in at number 14 in the Notre Dame's 25 most important players for the 2020 season is running back Jafar Armstrong, now in his senior season with 2 years of eligibility left. Spoiler, he is the highest rated running back among our top 25. We had Chris Tyree down at 20. But Lou, as we've talked about before, we had the criteria for this list of, on one hand, if you take this player away, how does that impact the team? Which, in Armstrong's case, has been a decent bit with the injuries that he's had, that he suffered in the past couple years. But also, if this player really booms and he taps into that potential that we know he has, what impact would that have on the team? It seems like with Jafar, he's ranked high because, man, if he pans out, it would be great for this Notre Dame team because there's a lot of uncertainty at the running back spot despite having 7 scholarship guys.
Yeah, that's something that we really debated about. Are we overrating him based on production? He comes back with the most rushing yardage of anybody on the team, 505 career yards.
It's not saying much.
That's not but it's not much more than Tony Jones, or much less than what Tony Jones had entering last season, or even Dexter Williams, I believe, was at 640 entering his senior season. And therein is, we go into the hope factor.
Sure.
And Brian Kelly has a tremendous track record in his 10 seasons at Notre Dame of senior running backs coming to the forefront after really having undistinguished careers their first 3 years. Whether you're talking about Jonas Gray in 2011, Theo Riddick in 2012, C.J. Procise in 2015, Dexter Williams in 2018, and Tony Jones last year.
Yeah.
Now, just because they had it doesn't mean that he's in line to have that type of breakout season as well. But from day one of the move of Jafar from the wide receiver position he was recruited for to running back, the comparison Brian Kelly has made is to Theo Riddick as far as all the different areas he can help as a pass receiver, where he has caught, I believe, 28 career passes, as a running back, and as a blocker as well. He provides physicality there as well. His numbers in testing have always been off the charts, especially as far as endurance and stamina. It comes down to, is he able to stay healthy? And also, he hasn't always looked the part as a natural running back. There was an adjustment with the pad levels earlier on in his career. And last season, even after coming back from the injury, 2.7 yards per carry, that's not going to impress anybody. So this is somebody, if he doesn't come to the forefront, it doesn't make or break the team, because there are going to be about a half dozen options, you hope, and somewhere along the way you got to hit on them. But I think this is predicated mainly on a lot of hope that he finally is able to stay healthy and show off the wares that has had the coaching staff, as he was the number 1 running back going into last year. And he was used a lot in that opening series against Louisville before getting injured. And that's not the easiest injury that he came back from, with the abdominal tear there. So maybe it became psychological too after a while. So he's had time off. He's had time to recover. He's had time to continue to work out. And let's see where it goes from here.
I mentioned Lou 7 scholarship running backs. That includes Mick Asaf, who is going to be a 5th-year guy. I'm not sure he's going to figure much into the running back rotation, Lou, but the other 6 guys, Jafar, we expect to play a role in this team. Trevor Spates, the grad transfer from Stanford, will probably be in the mix. Sibo Flemister, Jameer Smith, Chris Tyree, Kyron Williams. That's 6 guys who you could realistically say it's going to be a real running back by committee. I mean, it's hard for me to see Jafar running away with all the carries when Notre Dame runs the ball.
Right. I think 10 touches, whether it's as a receiver, as a running back, I think is conceivable if he does stay healthy. But, I think others rated him maybe a little higher than I did. But I, there's a hope here.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of it is that, look, you got 6 guys there who came here on scout. You got to hit on something.
Somebody.
And they've had a good track record of hitting, like I mentioned, with all the seniors who had been undistinguished previously. So that's maybe built on taking a leap of faith here on it. But if he's able to come through, that's going to be a big boost to the offense, because now a guy like Chris Tyree, or whether it's Kyron Williams or Sebo Flemister or Jameer Smith or Trevor Spates, they don't have to come in and be that 10, 15 carry guy or anything, or anyone else. There's going to be good competition, and everybody has to earn the snaps that he does get.